Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. Last time, we, went explored to Darkroot Garden, and, found the Forest Hunters. We haven't joined the Covenant yet, because we will have to wait in the Covenants until we do Lucille, not Lucille, until we do, the next area. But, yeah, well, not in the next area, until we go to, until we, complete Anor Londo. Sadly. Anyways, head down here. Without further ado, we're going to continue with Darkroot Garden and finish its 2 boss fights. Because yes, it has 2 boss fights. Also, don't pick up that set yet, just kill these things first. Boss fight. I think they're called the Garden's Caretakers, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Nice, boss. And a large Sultan. I forgot to use these. Didn't I? Let's go back to the bonfire stats. Because fun fact, we've actually reached the stat cap for our HP currently. Or the soft cap. We can increase it more, but this is what we will get diminishing returns, if I can showcase. Instead of getting 30, we'll get 10. Right? Or 20, instead of like what we had previously. We'll get way less. But anyways, without further ado, let's level up our endurance, maybe? Or should I difficulty things? Maybe a little more. Let's just level up our physical defense, but let's wait for attunement for a bit. Let's level up our dexterity, just increase our damage. Make us do more damage. Because honestly, weapon upgrades are a bit more important for right now. Until when we kind of max the weapons, that's when the dex becomes a lot more important, but I'll just showcase the damage. Ow. Fireball! Got them all! Triple kill! Triple kill! Quadruple kill! Sextuple kill! Anyways, head down here. Alright. Now, this weird area. Anyway, see that tree over here? That's not a tree, it's an enemy. It's a living being, as you can see by it moving. It's a snake. It's a snake, but let's burn it down. It's a fake tree. And down here are these poison enemies. Kind of like poison dart frogs. Actually, they are poison dart frogs. Like a just like blurred. I don't know what use for, but anyways. Oh, yeah. So basically use their tongue trying to lick you. We head down here. He's probably too weird to look at. Turn this down. So if they won't respawn once they die, just letting you know. And here is I need to be human. I just realized. After we check out this area a little. Anyways, there is a fallen character. Mark down. Because that is a stone knight. Dark frog thing. Oh crap. Stone knights. Are basically kind of holy knights. They use holy spells, and are basically stone armor. Doesn't keep that around. Though with glitches, you could use that as a kill tool. Where are they dropped? Never saw that. Green blossom. Oh, green blossoms. Green blossoms are a pretty interesting thing in boosting stamina recovery. Green weed shaped like a flower. Temporary stamina recovery speed. This unique bitter biting herb is somewhat harvested in large quantities, but normally it's found as an annual plant found near water. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. Over here? No? Oh, I see. We need to keep it around. I don't see the one hit. So if you want to grind those, it's perfect. Do it. Over here is a soul crab knight. More souls. Good. Oh, I didn't go out. Go back. So I can hear from this. There we are. Head up here. That's a gold pine resin. I can always worry about it. I can always go to Domahal again. In Domahal, I think moves Firelink, so by this point, or the past Armolanda, one or the other. You should be able to Ring of Sacrifices now. Okay, go behind him and they aren't too hard to deal with. I know they and over here is a Wolf's Ring. The Wolf's Ring is a pretty good ring, improving poise. One of the special knights granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Wolf Ring belongs to Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Artorias had an unbeatable will of steel and unmatched with a great sword. This is the first wit ring of the 4 Knights of Gwyn. We'll meet Artorias later, or we'll learn more about him later, but this is a good ring for now. Increasing our poise by an extra 40. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, my lord. I need to be human anyway, it's fine. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Anyways, let's still kindle the bonfire. And let's actually keep that soul, actually, for now. We don't need the kindle yet. There's more freaking, like, flabbergasted I did that. I forgot there's a pit. I was like, I assumed I dropped. I was like, wait a minute, is there a pit here? Like, if that mentally? But, yeah, it didn't register after it dropped. Okay, there we are. Got those drops. Now let's head into the main garden. Because yeah, we need to head back here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Still some Ents here, so be careful. It's some stone knights. We do want to be cautious of. Around. Boom. Stone knight, and we already made back our souls. Again, I'm not too worried about those souls, so if I lose them, I lose them. Oh, activate them. Anyways, we want to kill all the stone knights we see around here, because, well, yeah, the stone knights. Mainly because we want to get that item inconsumable. Just to make sure we get all of the knights too. Okay. Oh no, it's a slowing debuff. I see. I know I just said a non-word, but Poise ring, baby. Yeah, debuff. That makes sense. Anyways, with all those guys down, we can get ourselves the Elite Knight set. A pretty cool looking set, and is basically the armor of Dark Souls itself. It is actually lighter than our gear, but it gets a little bit less defense, but the same amount of poise, so I might equip it just to say actually. Armor of a Nameless Knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora, based on the fire warding. A heroic symbol on its Bucer coat. Although it would be loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the undead asylum and went hollow. Yeah, this is Andre of Astora. It's armor. So yeah, R.I.P. Andre. Now, oh, actually, I forgot to mention that. Andre. Now, this is gonna sound really weird, but if you didn't know, not Andre, Oscar. There. Oscar was really gonna be your main rival in this game. Or it can appear more than just in times in the Firelink Shrine. But in the Undead Asylum, there's a bunny in my yard. Oh, not in the road. Oh, go bunny. Anyways, basically, Oscar was supposed to meet after when you get open the Second Awakening, I think, or at least he was supposed to help you outside the Undead Asylum. He was supposed to meet you on the way out and then talk to you about Kingseeker Framped. Now, here's the interesting thing. he had a quest in the Darkroot Garden. You see where you unlock the Crest of Artorias? Yeah, you're supposed to help him go from one side of the Darkroot Garden to the other side. And if he lives, you get an item. That was originally supposed to be a major quest. And then the next time you meet him will be in the Lost Izalith, I think, and then the last time at the literal end of the game. So yeah, just more things to know. Please. Now we head to the left wall. Should be an alcove over here. Somewhere. Oh, I see that. So, how do we get up there, though? That's the question. I want to know. Oh, damn, I don't know you guys. Start poking. We're close to a boss, I know that. Alright, how do I get up there? And now a plane decides to go. Okay. Oh, there's the alcove. I see. And there's that tree enemy, by the way, that I mentioned. That what they actually. Well, actually, no, that's a new enemy. Different enemy. Those are the tree snakes. They only appear there, I think. Oh, there. I don't know why my personal death count in this game is. I know it's somewhere around 10. But anyways, there's these snake enemies. If you grab the item from the front, they'll grab you and do a ton of damage. But I think they only appear here. That's the only area I can remember them actually being a threat. But anyways, the Partisan. Well, the Partisan, I think. Partisan. The Partisan is a, well, yeah, spear. A spear with a blade attached to a broad end, point, both long reach, and can slice. The wide range of the spear makes it adaptable to many situations. Its strength lies in its length, but in cramped quarters, it backfires and slices ricochet off the walls. So it's a slicing spear. Got it. I just realized. Oh, okay. The Sever does not have bleed, but it scales. Alright, but it's I guess it just has higher strength. Oh yeah, we left up. Alright, we have poise. Oh, yeah, we have poise. There's, you know, like just pink hits. And now it's time to face off against the boss of this, well, one of the bosses of Darkroot Garden. One or two. Because under here, under this branch, under this thing, I know, kind of weird, is a summon sign for Witch Beatrix. Witch Beatrix has her own unique catalyst and gear. And, what, basically, from what I understand, it was supposed to exist during the time of Oolacile, actually. She was one of the, I think, one of the people of Oolacile. Considering that in the Abysswalker DLC, which where a lot of Oolacile stuff comes from, there is an image of a young Beatrix, which means she was supposed to be a part of it. So, hello. She'll be assisting us for our first boss here. Anyways, without further ado, equip yourself with your Pyromancer Flame, and do not, and I mean this, do not have the Dust Crown equipped, you will die. And here to meet the Moonlight Butterfly. One of the experiments of Scaleless. And a thing you should do. Is it immune to fireballs? Or is it exploding for the head? Exploding for the head. Witch Beatrix will absolutely demolish this thing. This thing is both this thing and another character later's theme. I just want to admire this thing isn't technically a hostile thing more than anything else in the game. It just kind of flies. If you learn the backstory of the Moonlight Butterfly, the only thing it's really trying to do is guard its food. It's just feeding off of these plants. These like little these little succulents. Yeah, it's just trying to feed you, guard its food, and kill them. Like the fire wasn't exploded. With that, we get a new soul. This one is a very good one for magic users. The soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. mystical blue butterfly which flitters in the dark green garden. The special beings of special souls in the butterfly souls are creation of the Scaleless, used to acquire a large amount of souls or create a weapon. Seath the Scaleless. Now, here's the thing. The Moonlight Butterfly Soul, if I can tell you about it, give me a moment, can create 2 weapons. One is the Moonlight Butterfly Horn, which is an amazing weapon by sorcerers, because it scales entirely with magic, having an A scaling, or S scaling, I think. Weapon born from the mystical creature, the Dark Root Guard, and the Moonlight Butterfly, the horns of the butterfly being created by Seath are imbued with pure magic power. So yeah. And it upgrades with Demon Titanite, which is also pretty good. But yeah, it's a pretty darn good thing. And then there's the Crystal Ring Shield, which is really bad. Because it has no scaling, it's a small shield, and it doesn't have a parry. Instead, it has a kind of like throwable attack that doesn't really do much. Weapon born from the mystical creature of the Dark Root Guard and the butterfly imbued with the powerful crystal power. Like the butterfly created by Seath the Scaleless can emit crystal light rings. I'm also going to try and find the Soul of Quelaag, too, to tell you more about that, too. Just the bios. Soul of Quelaag. There. So, Quelaag's Fury Sword. Its bio is this. A curved sword born from the soul of Quelaag, daughter of the Witch Izalith, who was transformed into a Chaos Demon. Like Quelaag's body, the sword features shell spikes humanity in a coating of Chaos Fire. Power affected by the nuclear of humanity, along with scaling. And then there's the Chaos Blade, which is a curved sword. No, it's a katana. A katana born from the soul of the Quelaag, daughter of Chaos. Daughter of Witch Izalith was transformed to a Chaos Demon. This blade inherits only the chaotic nature of Quelaag. It has a unique spectral design. Blade wielder grows along with horns. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna save that for now. I'm probably not gonna use it, but I'm gonna save it just so I can give it like so you get much souls from using it for ramp. I think you get like 1,000 for using it, and 10,000 for not. But anyways, up here is the Divine Blacksmith, which was said by Andre to be very important in creating divine weapons. But when we get up there, he's dead. His sword has gone cold, and he's clutching. He's been turned to stone. Clutching a thing. Watch how he's a key, the Divine Emperor, to hold my phone. Now, this is a reference to Andre. In Andre's original role, there is a reason that Andre has lip syncing. You see, Andre wasn't always meant to be just a random blacksmith. You remember that firstborn son of Gwyn? You know, or actually no. Remember that god of forging they mentioned? They mentioned over here in, like, this? Famous blacksmith deity? That was supposed to be Andre, because that blacksmith deity is a son of Gwyn. So, that was supposed to be Andre. And Andre was supposed to be turned to stone until you ringed both spells awakening, in which so he would open the way to either Anor Londo or to the next area, where you would or what you do after Anor Londo goes, being a major character in the plot. But because they didn't like how the script was going, they got rid of him for Kingskier Frant. Because yes, he was supposed to take the place of Frant, or at least was supposed to be an ally to Frant, one or the other. But hey, just the more you know, Now we need to walk all the way back to the bonfire, or just use an overcome. Again, we have so many of these, might as well use them. I'm not too worried about using overcomes. Return to the bonfire, and now we need to head back to the freaking thing again. So, again, let's not do that. Instead, let's do our X, or should I do my endurance? Or maybe I should do attunement, endurance for now. And for now, let us, let's do magic. Let's get rid of power for now. Also combustion, because we won't need it. Instead, get a very powerful Chaos Storm. Yes, very powerful Chaos Storm. And now we have to head to the Dark Garden again. What's good is that a lot of the enemies are dead, so we don't have to worry about them too much. the problem is you have to save our... Well... Stuck on a branch. And backstab. Okay, that was a... Okay, okay, I get a piece back. Throw that. Nope. I'll take it. Now I missed. I think his AI broke. Did your AI break? Hello there? Earth's the thief. Okay. By the way, Witch Beatrix is a quest line, by the way, that requires you to summon boss fights. Okay, over there, there. Here's how you use a miracle. Failed a miracle. Ah! Souls again, some really flat spiders. We'll soon kind of save our asses. Boop. Okay. Hey. Hey. Tim. Without your friend, you're much easier to deal with, the bandit. And now, it's time. Also, Alvina's still there. As long as we don't hit Alvina, we're fine with her. Because yes, even if you do go to Great Artorias, she won't judge you. Because you aren't actively seeking it. We are moving towards it, as you can see over there. We have the humanity on us, so we can pop at any time we need to heal. Yeah. There's a... you know the Paradise Edition thing? Yeah. There's another term coined by the community, which is when we fight boss fight sadness. It's time to prepare to cry. Because this next fight is... Anyways, let's go. Great, let's open it up. Also, it looks the hat kind of dusk because of the bitter years that it's not. See all the graves. See Artorias' sword, which is huge, which got huge over the years in the graves of all those who died. There's also an item over here you can get, which is Hornet's Ring. I'm going to try it again now. The Hornet's Ring. The Hornet's Ring is the Ring of Xian, another one of the Knights of Gwyn. One of the special rings granted the four Knights of Gwyn. The Hornet Ring belonged to the Lord's Blade, Xian. By boosting critical attacks, its wearer can annihilate foes as Xian dagger laid waste to the Lord's Blade's enemies. Xian had a bit of a thing for Artorias. Xian was not human. We actually don't know what Xian was. But after Artorias passed, Xian basically never left his grave. In fact, guarding his grave until her final days, along with another one of his companions. Sword. The Great Grey Wolf Sith. This is the person who guards the grave of Artorias. Sif's hound. His dog. It was probably one of the saddest boss fights in the game. Also, yes, okay, I missed. I missed. Artorias is using his dead owner's sword as a way to defeat us. Get that box top. Get blockable. The best way to defeat him is to stand in Sif, like in between his legs. And okay. Now. My voice is why certain things important called now it is possible to defeat Sif right away by using that Chaos Firestorm if you wanted, but it's not like. But after Sif gets to a certain point of HP, Sif isn't well. Sif starts limping, as they are just desperately trying to guard his owner's grave. Sif slows down. Her attacks get sluggish. She's trying her best to prevent anyone from hurting her. Sif, if there was literally any other way I could spare you, I would. This is a genuine thing, but I'm sorry. And it even Sif will even start falling over. I'm sorry, Sif. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Sif. Go meet your master. And with that, we have 40,000 seconds. And the soul of Sif. Soul of Sif, the Great Grey Wolf, who guards the grave of Artorias, the Mistwalker. Special beings lack such souls. Use the soul of Sif to inherit the divine Night Sword to acquire a huge amount of souls, or create a unique weapon. The sucky thing is, Sif has a unique cutscene if you've done the DLC. One where it recognizes you and howls in despair. There is. So, Sif can make one thing. Sif's soul can make actually two things. And actually three things. One, the Great Sword of Artorias, which requires a broken straight sword, basically forged to max rank, which requires 20 faith, 20 int, 18 dexterity, and 24 strength. And scales A with everything, I think? Or it scales high with everything. Okay, no, it scales C with everything and then B with the others. And it upgrades to Titanite. Being a pretty good weapon. Yes, well, actually it splits AR. It basically, it actually split AR, it basically decreases the damage, sorry. But, yeah. But it has a hidden passive modifier against Abyss enemies. So, which would be useful in New Londo. It also is pretty cool, getting Sif's moveset when you use it. The sword born from the soul of the Great Grey Wolf Sif, guardian of the grave of Mistwalker Artorias. Sir Artorias hunted the Dark Wraiths, and his sword strikes harder against dark servants. There's also the Great Sword of Artorias Cursed, which requires a straight sword, a great sword, which to be forged. That sword born from the souls of the Great Grey Wolf Sif, guardian of the grave of Mistwalker Artorias. The sword can damage ghosts, as if it was cursed when Artorias joined a covenant with the creatures of the Abyss. Yep, Artorias, he's actually in a covenant with the Abyss, which you don't know means he was a Dark Wraith. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, no, any non-Great Sword weapon, I see. Including daggers, too. But yeah. It basically is a curse weapon, meaning it can actually hurt the ghosts in New Londo Ruins, meaning they no longer need transit curse if you have it. But again, it has, again, the same stats, but lower faith in scaling, or intelligence scaling, actually, in the seat and everything. And then last but not least is the Great Shield of Artorias, which requires 34 strength to use, and is a great shield. If I will let you scroll, I will tell you this. Shield born from the soul of the Great Grey Wolf Sif, of the Guardian of the Abyss, the Great Mistwalker Knight Artorias, whose consistent defense and divine protection against various stats effects. Because yes, it also has the highest stability of any non-crystal shield in the game. Because yes, meaning that it can block any attack with basically being very well, most attacks without basically stabilizing or knocking you on your butt. Now, it either means that he was a Dark Wraith or that he was an Abyss Watcher. I should actually really say he was more of an Abyss Watcher than actually that. Also, Divine Emperor. Divine Embers are property that the Church intended for Divine Blacksmith. It sends plus 5 standard weapon to the Divine weapon. Divine Weapon reinforced plus 5. Divine Weapon serve for undead hunting, using against undead and the pawns of necromancers. Pretty useful in the next campaign if that's where you're going to. There's also the one key we got, which was the key to the Sword Chamber Watchtower basement key. Key to the basement of the Watchtower and the Underthird. The basement in the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. Corzo was good, of course. Locked away by the guy who burned stone and precedence. By the way, just to let you know, I will in fact be joining the Covenant of Old Covenant's the game. I'll be joining that Covenant later, just not now. Sorrow. Yeah, true. True. Also, remember the area in the area of Hot Sit. They will be important later. Yeah. It had to be done. For the ring we got from it is a required one, the Covenant of Artorias. The Covenant of Artorias. Traverse the Abyss. This ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the Abyss. It's where, like Artorias itself, can traverse the Abyss. Which, if you didn't have it, would kill you instantly the moment you entered. Which is why we need to kill Abyss. Like, we're, Sith, very rarely. Because the Abyss is a required area of the game to go to. By the way, all the Knights of Gwyn are kind of dead. Well, most of them, actually, should I say. Actually, I really should say most, because there is one who is very much still alive. Very, very alive. I always love that. Let's get the dex up. Let's get the dex to 20. Increase it twice. Increase it twice. Actually, okay, how much do we need for attunement to get it to the next rank? Okay, 19. Might be bad, actually. 20, increasing you for your attunement to that, so I get a plus 5 gain output. Reinforce good magic. Unattune this, and increase chaos fireball, and let's get fine. Watch you. Let's go head back to Firelink into Andre. I know I could use that to upgrade my gear, technically. Oh, hell, there. Hey, there's my souls. Yeah, it's only 3,000 souls. Not really too bad. No damage, it's nothing. Oh, yeah. Increase humanity. Yeah. Increase drop rate for humanity. Now, one thing we can't do, we can't modify our equipment, so we will need to go back to Andre every time we want to modify our gear. Which is kind of sad, but hey, it's not too bad. Andre is too far. It's the exact middle of the map, so literally the exact middle of the map. Oh, someone rung the bell of waiting. Good job. Good job, person. Good luck on your quest for Dark Soul. Shovel you will Dark Soul. Also, here's Great Chaos Fireball. Well, that's more use than it showed. That's more than 2. Yeah, you throw it and it leaves lava everywhere. It's pretty darn dangerous. You're one of the best fireballs ever made. Just want to show showcase it. I'm going to use it in soon, though. Let's go give that ember to you.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me?
I'm sorry, that
I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Yes.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Now, one thing I'm going to say, I might want to create a divine weapon, but not you. Not you either. Just for the sake of, well, having a divine falchion or a divine weapon can really help in later areas. The only problem is that they scale with int. Have a weapon with. And it lowers our scale with E, so I might want to do it for, like, I don't know. Can't even roll that anyway, so I'm not doing that one. Might do it with a, halberd, maybe. Do a divine halberd. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that divine halberd. Like 4 of those. And let's, reinforce. Oh, right here, actually. Divine right here. I'm probably gonna make that a divine halberd, so because I can use the halberd. I'm not gonna show you this, of course. Just wanna see, can I actually wield it? No, I cannot. Oh, frick. No, I can wield it, I just have to dual wield it. Which is fine, that's how you want to use the halberd anyway. Oh, hello there. If I can... oh, there, Keeper of the Seal. Don't know why you're here. I know there's a guy dressed as a keeper, but hey, it's okay. Yeah, let's head on to Firelink. The third is your man. Also, let's just show the power of the Fireball, the Dust Round. Boom! 465. Good, that lava. I did. Oh, hey, I think I dropped. Just melted them. Oh, soldiers. I know I don't have to grab it, but I kind of want to. The next area we'll be going to is going to be a long one. I am going to admit it's a bit of a long one. It's a bit of a hard one because I don't think we're actually prepared for it. And actually, a lot of people, I honestly think it's concluded, would actually... I'm doing this for efficiency's sake. You don't have to do this. I actually recommend you don't do this. But I'm going to do it anyway. The next area we're heading to is the Catacombs. Yeah. Actually, a lot of people, including the guy, recommend you don't go there until you're level 70. So you're way late. I can see why. But there's a lot of things you can see there that's important. And I can make it through there. I think I do enough damage that I can actually get through there. But for scaling's sake, also we can actually start getting that. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, we already failed that. Wait, did we get a fire boost? No. Oh my god! Well, there goes my humanity. Well, there goes... Misinput, misinput! Misinput. Oh, by the way, once you kindle a bonfire with humanity, it is permanent even into New Game Plus. Until you make a new save. Oh, those guys there. I kill those guys there. Also, when I kill the bird kite, nice, just to get myself some myself some, things. Kill these guys in one hit anyway. Just give myself some Titanites. Come here. Now it's not backstep off the ladder.
Whenever you usually backsteps.
Shit, actually, backstep is pretty useful. Mainly because we're going to be going to rescue Rhea and the others to continue Petrus's quest.
Oh, so
I was probably need to go in and throw myself in sin because I'm pretty sinful for me. But anyways, Laurentius is gone. Noticed. Griggs is still here. Griggs will be here for a while to buy all this stuff, but Jonas is gone. Crestfallen. Try sniper. Also, fun fact, according to base footage. Oh, by the way, there's Damahal up there. You see him up there. See? I pointed directly at him. Hurrah! I can't believe I actually managed to do that. Also, let's get rid of our bow. Proper bow. Just want to show. Come here. Anyways, next time on Dark Souls, we're going to be heading into, well, into a catacombs. See you guys then. Oh, actually, no, we actually have one more thing to do. Sorry about that. We actually have a thing that we need to do right now. We have even Ember. To give. Forgot our Rickard. I mean, most people forget about Rickard, so he's kind of a non-character, so... Yeah. Oops! Rickard, here.
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one
We
like
also think we can finish this
that.
area.
Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass a flame like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a wicked masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of it.
And according to my first playthrough, he did. Oh, by the way, now you can modify this into a magic fountain, which scales with magic. Eh. You also make, you can also make occult weapons, which scale entirely with magic. Double save my moves. Actually, actually, you can spit something. No problem, you don't something.
Huh. We're getting...
Reinforce my weapon. Oh, I can't, because I don't have one.
Come back soon.
But it's fine. I was hoping to get mine however before I spent. But anyways, next time on Let's Play, Dark Souls, we're gonna be heading into, well, the catacombs in order to get some items. And, yeah. See you guys then.